Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just thought that I'd make a fun and quick video talking about some of the things that I wish I would have known before raising two young boys that are 2 years apart. Well, the 2 years apart situation I will cover about in a separate video, but in this video I'll just talk about some of the things that I would have appreciated beforehand if somebody would have given me a heads up, hey, you're going to be raising a boy, so look out for this. So, anyway, the first thing on the list that I wish I would have known is the fact that boys are on the go. They are so active. And I'm not exaggerating, you guys. Both of my boys, for some reason, are just always moving. They are constantly keeping me on my toes. I'm actually surprised that I can sit down and film this video. But as you guys can hear, they're right in the other room, bickering and whining and complaining like they always do. But what are we gonna do? Anyway, so yeah, that's the first thing I would have wanted to know, so that I would have been able to prepare a little bit more and, been a little bit more conscious of what I'm getting myself into with boys. Secondly is there's constantly going to be a mess everywhere in my house. Whether it's cars, whether it's Legos, whether it's blocks, airplanes, fire trucks, everything, you name it. It's going to be all over your house. And as much as you want to clean and pick up these toys, and this has happened to me in several occasions, you guys. I pick up these toys, and 2 minutes later, these kids dump it in my face. Like, no, Mom, this is our territory. You need to stop. Get it together and don't pick up our stuff. This is our room. Yeah, it's like that. That's how I see it. Because literally, I pick up and try to clean and try to, keep it neat so that they have space to play and not trip or get hurt. But these kids are like little, little, I don't know, predators who just come and attack you and throw the stuff there, and they're like, no, don't touch our stuff. It's real. So that's the second thing. Third thing that I would have liked to know about boys is the whole penis situation. Yeah, penis. I said it. So when you're potty training your boys, yeah, the fixation with the whole genital touching is real, you guys. Your boy is going to be so fascinated by it. He's going to be like, what is this? It feels good. What is it? Let me touch it. And several times a day. I know. So I've done the research. I've read. I know that it's completely and perfectly normal for them to do it. It's part of their, identity exploration, and you have to respect that, and you have to teach them, there's places for you to do that, that it's acceptable. But, it is what it is, you guys. I mean, they are boys, and it is their body, and it is a stage of development, and you just have to deal with it. Anyway, and then the other one that I would have, have liked to know. So you remember when I told you guys about the whole invading and the predators? Well, here he is. Didn't I just say I'm surprised I'm able to film this video? Well, not so lucky anymore. Hi, Mateo. Hi. So another point that I would have appreciated knowing, and that actually I'm not complaining, but it's just an observation, is shopping for boys. It's going to be a breeze, you guys. It's going to be very, very easy and simple, and just the easiest thing you'll ever have to deal with. I've noticed that at many stores, the selection of clothing for boys is actually very limited, and there isn't so much to choose from. I mean, they have a lot of cute stuff, but I feel like for girls, there are far more options out there, and I'm not complaining though. I'm actually kind of glad that I don't have to deal with all that. Anyway, and then last thing that I've noticed and that I, would have been nice to know beforehand. And again, it's not because I'm complaining or anything like that. It's just the fact, an observation. And I think that it would definitely benefit a lot of you moms that are, expecting a boy, or that currently have a boy, but he's, in the very early infant or newborn stages, is that boys tend to be, at least in my experience, I've noticed this is a big one for me. I've noticed that boys are generally closer. My boys are definitely closer to me and more attached to me than my husband. And I don't say this in a bad way, it's just, it is what it is. And I know that other moms, boy mom friends that I have, say the same thing. Their boys seem to be more attached to them, follow them more, and are, more needy with their moms as opposed to their fathers. And this has been something that is debatable. I'm not saying that all boys have to be or are attached to their mothers more than their fathers. I'm not going to generalize for each family, but in my family, in my unit, I've noticed that that's what it is. And I'm happy about that, but sometimes, you guys, I'm like, what the hell? They do have a father too. Go tell him to give you some water or whatever. But, for some reason, boys, it's probably the fact that I'm always with them at home. So they feel that, mom's more accessible. She's right here. She's always with us. So she's the one, they're used to it. Maybe it's their place of comfort. I don't know. But yeah, so those are some of the things that I feel that are important, that I feel that I wish I would have known beforehand, that are definitely major areas in raising my two boys. I'm completely blessed and happy, to have my healthy and, active and adventurous boys. But, these are some things that would have been beneficial to know beforehand. But I'm sharing them with you, and hopefully these tips, or these, that's one of the boys. These would can benefit you guys in some way. So anyway, I'll see you guys back in my next video. Okay, bye.